Chaos in a few minutes. Probably. Oh good, so another video I need to do before I can work on Greedon. At least it's the last thing I'm interested in the set. Dang it! Ugh. I mean, I guess it's good that I only have one broken toys. Still technically a Darkseid deck though. Those girls be nightmare dolls. Anyways, remember how Classic Chaos got this Counterblast 1 to check your top 3, add 1 to hand, call up to 1, and put the rest in Soul? Now you do the same thing, but backwards, because instead of CV1, it's Soul Charge 3, and you pick those cards from things that you just Soul Charge then. Pseudo, Sona, Ride. That's the word, right? This was so close to being good. All we had to do was choose any card from Soul for either the add to hand or the call. Maybe reading is hard on this one. I've seen it translated both as adding any card from Soul and adding from the top 3 that you just Soul Charge. So one of these things is better than the other. It's not even too much to ask. This deck is not nearly broken enough. It's actually super limited by the fact that it's basically a Highlander EDH style deck that requires you to have 4-ofs, thus preventing us from having more 1-ofs to actually proc from these actual effects. Only scary thing you honestly have is restanding Bakani rearguard, so maybe just let us guarantee the Gunboy every turn? Oh yeah, and speaking of Bakani, this thing, it calls itself out of Soul as a 10k booster when the assassin shows up, which is pretty not bad. It also has another skill, but that's linked to the Chaos Vanguard, so let's get back to the main attraction. So remember when Chaos gave a rearguard plus 10k on attack if you had 8 cards of Soul, or all of your rearguards plus 10 instead if you had 13 Soul? Now, you bind the Fangs to power up everybody, including the Vanguard, and he gets a nice little critical before rewriting back to normal Chaos at the start of your turn to start the cycle all over again. It's kind of mid in comparison to our other glitter retrains that we've seen so far, but it's nice that he includes himself for the power-ups this time. Plus the crit's always good. Alright, back to that support dude with the other skill that's tied to Chaos. That's basically a cycle charge, namely Counterblast 1 to look at your top 2, add 1 to hand, and the other one goes to Soul. So, baby Chaos effect. I mean, you basically are doubling up on Chaos' skill and building your Soul, so that's pretty good. Gotta have those Soul Scries. Now we also got a couple other pretty cool Darkseid cards today that I want to talk about, but honestly at this point I'm just going to do a nation review once everything's announced. Darkseid being good this set. Leave a like if you enjoy this kind of mini how to play news video thing. And until I actually finish that Greedon Mask video, always embrace the infinite.